Hello, everyone. We continue seeing more and more evidence that Russia is determined not to report true state of affairs when it comes to the war in Ukraine. For starters, they're reporting having destroyed some fantastic quantities of tanks and armored vehicles, citing numbers that actually never existed. So the number, for example, of Leopard tanks they claim to have destroyed were never sent to Ukraine. At the rate they're going, they're going to start claiming they destroyed a couple of Death Stars and half a dozen of the Little Doctor molecular destruction cannons from Ender's Games. Meanwhile, last weekend, a phone call was intercepted from a Russian soldier to his wife, talking about trucks full of corpses, referring to the losses among the Wagner mercenary group. Apparently, in that phone call, the wife said that her entire neighborhood received recruitment leaflets suggesting that men should join the army and promising all sorts of things, to which her husband told her, no, this is basically a death trap. As I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of Zelensky, and I don't always agree with him, but I agree with what he said recently about the counteroffensive. As so many are demanding instant successes and fireworks, he pointed out that this wasn't a movie, and the situation on the ground was very, very difficult. And you know what? If somebody thinks that they can do better, please feel free to send your troops to Ukraine, see how they do. So this is our basic summary talking about where the operations take place. Meanwhile, there have been continued promises by the world businesses to support Ukraine when it can finally start rebuilding, but not just yet. And then there is this. So there's been a few conspiracy theorists trying to say that Ukraine blew up its own dam. And the question would be why? Why would they risk the freshwater supplies to its own city, subjecting its own citizens to danger? It's just not worth it. Blaming Russia for something like that, just not worth it. So far, Russia is a far likelier candidate.